Okay, you're watching this video because I've sent you an invitation to come to an upcoming event that I'm holding for coaches. This is a free event. You're not able to purchase anything from me inside of these events. They're purely educational. So I created these events for coaches to take what I've learned over the past 6 years. I've been online, and there was a few things that I really desired as a fitness coach and as a nutrition coach in this space to really grow and scale my business, but in a safe and sustainable way. So the first thing that I wanted was I wanted to make sure that I was attracting people who actually wanted to purchase from me, like people who really wanted what I had to give as a coach. And I had found myself the first 2 years attracting people who couldn't afford it, who would give me excuses, or who would drop off like in the middle of the program and then I'd never hear from them again and things like that. So to avoid that, I dedicated myself to investing in proper messaging to attract the right people. So the first thing that you're going to be learning inside of the event is how to use desire to attract the people that you actually want inside of your program and who align with you. And the way that we do that is we use something called the buyer's pyramid. Okay, so there's 3% of people who are actually ready to buy a coaching program or invest in health and fitness. And those 3% are out there searching for a coach, but your messaging might not be resonating with them and attracting those people. So to give you an example, if you're using people's pain points all the time, like, are you the woman who's always giving up? Are you the woman who's failed in the past? Are you the woman who has had a hard time making decisions? Then you're going to get on the phone with that person and they are literally going to say, I don't know, I need to think about it, I can't make a decision. So in order to avoid that, we want to target people that are in the top of this buying pyramid. So I was in the market to purchase a mattress here a few months ago. And I like to use this example because it's just such a good example because it happened to me specifically. So I knew that I wanted a mattress that was a pillow top. I didn't want springs. I knew that it was hurting my back, my current one. So I went to my first mattress store that I searched. I went and the salesperson came up to me and he said, all right, so like what's going on? Like, are you a back sleeper? Are you side sleeper? All of this stuff. And he literally said to me, I think you need a pillow top, something a little bit softer, something without springs. So who do you think that I went with? I actually went with that guy because he knew exactly what I wanted. I was at the top of that buying pyramid and he got me because I was searching for what he had. So that's exactly what we're going to teach you inside of day 1 in the event. In day 2, something that you're going to be learning is the content that actually generates sales. Okay, so the biggest mistake that I made in my first 2 years in the online space was worrying about vanity metrics. And that means like your likes, your engagement, the things that you're posting on social media and your stories, all of those things. In reality, those things do not make you money. So I have a story where I had $700 in my bank account and I was so freaking scared that I wasn't going to be able to make my rent that next month. And so I had to really think about, okay, in my business, and this was like the second year that I was in business, I had to think like, okay, what is actually creating revenue? What is actually driving the results for people to purchase? And what I found out was it wasn't the reels, it wasn't the TikToks, but it was the conversations that I was having. And in order for those conversations to turn into a conversion or a sale, you have to build trust with people. And so I'm going to show you the difference between surface level content, which are your reels, your TikToks, all of the things that are surface level. People cannot get to know you inside of these. They can get to know a little bit of your personality. They can get a little piece of you, but they do not build trust through watching a reel with you. For example, if you had the choice to have a sit down with Tony Robbins for an entire day, one-on-one in person with him, or if you had the opportunity to watch his next video, what would you choose? You would probably choose to sit one-on-one with him in person, right? So I'm gonna share with you what deeper connecting content is. And this is the stuff that actually builds trust with your audience, and it allows them to already make a buying decision before you even talk about your programs. So that's what we're gonna be learning in day number 2. In day number 3, this is probably driving you guys crazy. I'm like wiping this with my hand. It's driving me crazy. So, but I'm like, you know what, whatever, we're gonna go into it. And I just left the gym, so I'm just like all sweaty, whatever, it's fine. So the third thing that we're gonna learn in day number 3 is something else that I really wanted as a fitness coach and as a nutrition coach online was I wanted to create safety. See, I grew up in foster care. I was taken from my mom at age 13, and so I never had a good money mindset. I never understood like the safety of money, what money really was. And so for me, stability is really important. I need to make sure that I'm making a certain amount of money every single month. And in order to do that, I knew that I needed 2 things. I needed to make sure that I had a high ticket offer, okay? But I also wanted to make sure that I had a passive revenue stream coming in. I wanted safety so that if I didn't sell my $1,500 offer to someone, I could offer them other things and still create a passive revenue stream in my business. So instead of always chasing after the next client, my idea was, why don't I create these other offers for people who can't afford this, and then I still have little things coming in, like $150 here, $40 here, all of these things, so that I don't have to always be relying on big ticket items. I will always have a passive revenue stream coming in for my business at all times. And so what I help people do is to understand how to create, at minimum, a 3 to 5K passive income stream. Okay? So if you are not creating at least a 3 to 5K passive income stream, meaning you could take a step away from social media for a month and you would still make $3,000 to $5,000 every month, then you need to come to this training. If you are someone who's always trying to chase after this number, then you need to come to this training, because this is what changed the game for me. This is what really transitioned my business and allowed me to create a $12,000 passive revenue stream in my business, alongside also closing high ticket offers of $1,500 and $2,500 as a fitness coach. So if this is something that you want to learn, be sure to let me know after you've watched this video and I will send you the invitation. Again, you're not able to purchase anything inside of these programs or inside of this event, but if you want to learn about my programs, I do give you the opportunity on a different call with me if you choose to talk about my VIP days or my programs. I'm not somebody who pitches you at the end of a training. That's just not me. I like to give people the option and the opportunity if they like what they hear. So if you want to join the free event and take what you want, I say take the chicken, leave the bone. Take everything that you like and you love and you want to implement and leave the rest. And then, yeah, and hopefully I will see you inside of the event if this resonates with you and if this aligns.